to another episode of Mets Weekly, everyone. In today's episode, we have a lot to talk about, including some injuries, demotions, and retirements. So without any more hesitation, let's get straight into it. To start, we have to talk about the scare Brandon Nimmo gave the entire Mets organization and its fans. In a game last week, Nimmo took an awkward slide into second base, and he was immediately taken out of the game. It was later noted that he had a low-grade strain in his knee and his ankle. Since that was right after the Edwin Diaz news, everyone was fearing the worst, but Nimmo was back in the Mets lineup Saturday and will be ready for opening day. Brett Baty is raking in spring training. He leads the Mets with a .325 average, is tied for second in stolen bases, leads in on-base percentage with a huge .460 OBP, and is second in OPS. He is truly making a massive case for himself to be the starting third baseman for the Mets, if not just on the roster. Many Mets coaches have come out and said that defensively and offensively, Baty is ready for the major leagues. I don't know what this means for Eduardo Escobar, but with Baty doing this well, there's no reason not to start at third on opening day. The Mets have sent down the top prospect in all of baseball, Francisco Alvarez, to the minors. I don't think many people expected him to make the club, but with him doing pretty bad in spring training, this is what everybody was expecting. He was only hitting in the hundreds, and his defense had been rough, but I have no doubt that he will be on the Mets at some point this season. Former All-Star second baseman and former Mets second baseman Jed Lowrie has officially announced his retirement. Lowrie was in the best form for the Athletics for most of the time during his career, but he gave the Mets some good moments too. I've decided to start a tradition on this channel of on this day in Mets history, because I've seen a lot of guys doing it, and since this is a Mets channel, I figured why not let's do it for the Mets. This day in Mets history is going to be from a different day every week, and on March 25th, 1997, Hojo Howard Johnson announced his retirement. Since then, Hojo has moved to Tennessee and has started a baseball facility called Showtime. I actually go to Showtime quite often, and for a while Hojo was my hitting coach. Anyway, this year, Hojo is going to be inducted into the Mets Hall of Fame and be honored by many Mets fans and the team. That concludes this day in Mets history, and let me know what you thought of it. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you all in the next video.